Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly general and love tarot forecast. This is for the week of July 23rd through July 29th, 2018. I will do two readings in this video. I will start with your general energies for the week, and the second reading will be your love energies for the week. I have created timestamps in the description box below for each reading, for those of you who like to cross-watch, as well as listed all decks I'm using in both readings. So, Capricorn, I will get started with the general energies for the week. If you are not interested in that, go ahead and click on your love reading for the week. Alright, Capricorn, let's see what your overall major arcana energy is for this week. What is going on for Capricorn? Oh, we have Luna. Guess what? We know what's happening this week, right, Capricorn? We have that total lunar eclipse, full moon in Aquarius, alright? And here you guys have the moon card for the week as energy that you're dealing with, that you're working with. How this will play out for each and every one of you is going to be different, as you are all on different journeys, and this is just a general reading, right? So beware that this week you may find yourself very sensitive, just in general to what people are saying to you, but very sensitive to other people and what they are going through, very sensitive to all the energies playing out, very sensitive to the astrology at hand right now, especially connected to this total lunar eclipse taking place on the 27th. So I feel this is coming out to highlight that, and this might be, just a week for Capricorn where there's like a lot of different kind of changes, or emotionally you're going through a lot of different ups and downs, but it's like you're working out your emotions about a lot of different things, okay? It's like it's all rising to the surface and you're feeling it, but you're seeing it through a different perspective because the eclipse creates that, right? So this to me is like a week of emotions for Capricorn, and it's, some emotions don't feel good, but ultimately it's like for the positive of you, the betterment of you, the release of a lot of things through this eclipse, okay? So let's pull some tarot to get more information. Wow, and look at what came out. So we're just going to keep this guy out. I feel you're walking away from something, okay? Wow, and we just had another card fly out. We're walking away from things that no longer serve us, okay? Some of you had really had your heels dug into the ground and you're like, no, this is what I want, this is what I stand for, this is how it's going to be, and I'm not a force that can be moved. And now I feel some of you are really walking away from that stance for some reason, and it's going to be different. And look at, we have the eclipse taking place right there on this card. So, and I was going to say, the moon card is card 18, and this is card 8. So there we go. The infinity. What you put out comes back. Alright, so we have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Hierophant. So Capricorn, as far as other energies go, you have a Taurus here, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Listen, exactly what I've explained with this moon energy is kind of what I see happening here. Any sort of internal conflict you've had about, Do I believe this or do I believe that? Is this the truth or is that the truth? It's like any sort of internal conflict you are having about what's presented to you opposed to your own logic, life experience, or intuition. Like, that's a big deal this week for some reason, okay? As you start the week out, like, there's this internal conflict going on. Some of you could be thinking about making this huge change that will really shock other people. It could be like, I'm going to move location, I'm going to completely change my lifestyle, the way I live, who I am. Like, you guys are just walking away from something and it's almost shocking, okay, to other people, or even shocking to yourself that you're willing to do this or to change your stance, okay? Because now we have the Six of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles. So here is this new opportunity that's wonderful and sweet. It could be attached to our past. This is communication, but with the Hierophant here, it's kind of like, doctrine. This is the way it's got to be. Information coming to you. So Capricorn, very interesting energy for you guys this week. This could be a job opportunity that just kind of comes up out of nowhere and you have to relocate for it, okay? Some of you could just be going through a lot, and this might mean where we're seeking counsel with like a priest or a very spiritually knowledgeable person, okay? For some of you, it's like, I need advice. This could be also a mentor, somebody you look up to, some sort of advisor to help you make this decision or help you understand. Wow, I see Capricorn walking away from something, and it's shocking to you or to other people, but it's like ultimately for the betterment of you, okay? Because these two cards here are like, especially paired with this, but as we move through the week, here's this beautiful new opportunity. So if you're on the fence about some decision that will radically change your life, this here is like, do it. This is the cosmic yes, Some of you, this could be where you're just really worried about something and, the news is better than you expect. Definitely a week of communications, okay? You have 2 8s here, the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So let's pull an overall outcome. So we have reminder here. So we have 8, 18, 28. So 8s are definitely a theme for Capricorn this week. Don't forget, Capricorn, this is saying whatever choice you've made in the past, this week is the week to make a completely different choice than you have, okay, with this card. And if you have somebody from your past returning this week, this is saying pretty much like it will be the same as it always has been. Like, you've been down this road before. And that might be what this is about, this 8 of Cups. Like, you're finally making a different choice. You're finally walking away from something where you've kind of been stuck in this repetitive pattern, whether it's a situation, a certain behavior of yours, a certain thought process of yours, okay? There's just big changes happening for Capricorn. Like, your eyes are just opening in a whole new way. You're really feeling everything deep within, like all these emotions that you're filtering through, and you're just like, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. And, as long as it's completely different than what you've chosen in the past, I believe you will have success. Because this is like, choose the opposite of what you did before if you want success, okay? So, Capricorn, those are your general messages for the week. I am wishing you all the very best. And I will get right into your love reading. Right, Cap, so after that general reading, let's see what the love vibes are for you guys this week. And we do have Mercury going retro this week on the 26th, so We have Mercury going retro, and then we have this powerful total lunar eclipse full moon on the 27th. So, big week, I think, as far as energy is shifting around in the heavens anyway. Alright, so here is your energy in regards to love and romance for the week, and this is card 33. Just want to say, like, you had an 8 theme going on for general energies, and now here we start your love reading, and we have 33, which is a master number, right? Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So, Capricorn, with this being the energy for the week in regards to romance, it's basically expressing no matter what you're going through, good or bad, really relish the moments that you experience this week. Every single moment that you live through is a part of your personal story, okay? For the good or for the bad. And just think about watching a movie. You would be really bored watching a movie where everything just worked out perfectly and, you know, the main character of the story got everything they wanted and was never sad, never went... I mean, how boring would that be? You wouldn't watch that. Why would you want to live it, right? And a lot of us don't think of it that way. So with this card coming out, it's saying, you know, every single moment of your life is your movie. And we're doing romance here. So whatever's going on romantically for you, for the good or the bad, appreciate each and every moment this week. Feel it. Feel the essence. Feel the energy of each and every moment this week. And recognize it's a part of your story. It's a part of the movie of you. And, you know, nothing lasts forever. If you're in a hard time, a drought, that too shall eventually pass, right? So let's pull a couple of romance angels to see what they have to add to this here. Oops, almost dropped the deck. Okay, so we have unrequited love and release your ex. Oh, Capricorn. Okay, some of you are not going to relate to this, but those of you who do, this is pretty straightforward. If there's somebody that you're hanging on to from the past, whether it was a significant ex, a missed opportunity, you know, somebody who just kind of left you hanging, whatever it was, this is like the universe calling your attention this week saying, listen, appreciate the fact of it not panning out, because that person may have not felt for you to the same degree that you felt for them, and they clearly did not hold the same vision and goals and energy and vibration as you, and that's why it did not work out, okay? And this is the universe saying, hey, appreciate that, because so many of us think, you know, I want to be with that person and we want what we want, but, you know, what's the point in having a relationship with somebody who doesn't really want to be with you to the same degree, or who doesn't feel for you to the same degree, right? Like, what's the point in that? And that's kind of what this is saying here. So if that speaks to you, where somebody really like rejected you and just cut you off and hasn't had anything to do with you in weeks and months, maybe even for some of you years, the universe is saying, hey, appreciate the fact that that person's out of your life for a reason. Okay, there's something better. And at one point, that person was a complete stranger to you. So you need to recognize that what's up ahead is another complete stranger to you, but it could grow into something much deeper than anything you've ever had before, okay? So, some of you, this is like, we've really got to let go of whoever rejected us in the past so that we can move forward and actually start dating again, or actually, you know, really connect to the people that we are dating. So let's pull some more tarot about this. And, you know, some of you that may have been recently rejected, it could be that the reason why this has happened, if you've been recently rejected by somebody who's really hung up on an ex themselves, This is the universe saying, listen, they don't have it in them to give you the love and attention and energy that a true relationship requires, okay? Because they're still too hung up on the past. So be grateful for the rejection because it was a protection to you. They're just not able. It's not even about you that you're not worthy. It's just they're not able in this moment, in this time, to give you what you truly deserve as far as the relationship goes, okay? Some of you, this is saying, if you're still really hung up on the past, hung up on a certain ex, and you're like, oh, I just can't meet anybody, I can't meet anybody new, this is like, hey, you've really got to let go of the ex and the idea of the ex so that you could create the space, because you're creating this unrequited energy around you where it's like, I can't give to you back. I can't give to you back because I'm hung up right here. So let's pull some tarot. We have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Sun in reverse, the Knight of Wands, wow, a lot of people, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so pretty much you guys have every sign being represented here, with the exception of Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and then Capricorn. So every other sign could be relevant because we have cups, swords, and wands. So water, air, fire. Anyways, those of you who are waiting for somebody to return or to reconcile, it's like, listen, even if they come back around, Capricorn, they're not what you think. They're not offering you what you think, because this guy in this position is like in and out. I love you quick and then I'm out. And see, here we have moving on. Okay, the Sun in this position is like where you do need to question things. You know, not all is being revealed, not all is coming to the light, and you've got to rely on your inner self and your intuition, your logic and life experience to help navigate you, you know, in those situations. And so I just feel like those of you who are like waiting on somebody from the past to return into your life, it's just, this is a good week to just kind of let that go and put it to rest and enjoy where you are now. Enjoy your life now. You know, be in the present. Allow yourself to move on. There's something up ahead that is much greater than you recognize or anticipate. It's like some of you have several options out on the table for you right now, but you're just so hung up on somebody else, like you don't even see any of them as viable options, and you really should, okay? This whole reading is like, let the past go. And, you know, if somebody recently rejected you, again, if they're hung up on somebody from their past, they just don't have it in them to give to you right now. Doesn't mean in the future at some point maybe, but for now, you're best to just kind of like let all of that type of energy and experiences go and see what comes. If you are in a committed relationship, and you guys have just been having a lot of issues, it could be like, are you still hung up on an ex? Is your current partner still hung up on an ex? All right, is that energy that's relevant in your relationship right now? Be honest with yourself, because if that's the truth, the only way for this relationship to thrive is for this energy to be left in the past and 100% focus of the emotion in what the relationship you're connected to now is, okay? So let's get an outcome advice for you guys. And, you know, if you're in a committed relationship and this isn't about an ex or anything, it's really like whatever's happened in the past, let it go so you guys can move on into better, all right? And appreciate how far you've been, you know, and what you've been through, and believe in the ability of your love to overcome, okay? So here is the outcome advice. Interesting that this is card 6 when this was card 33. feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Um, Many of you, this has to do with this relationship of the past that we're still thinking about, we're still hanging on to, we're still feeling connected to. Whether it's you specifically feeling this, or if you're trying to be with somebody who is still very hung up on a past, or a past, hung up on an ex or their past, okay? This card just really depicts that energy, and based on this whole reading, listen, Capricorn, appreciate everything that's playing out this week, alright? Every moment, just absorb it. It's part of your life, it's part of your story, it's part of your movie. This energy will dissipate, feeling the confusion, feeling lonely, when you let the past go and allow yourself to move forward into the future. Appreciate right now, but allow yourself to flow into your future, okay? Because there's something beautiful up ahead for you guys, whether you're single, just dating around, or you're in a serious relationship. Whatever this energy right here is for you, another person, or just a bunch of hardship from the past, it's time to let it go. It's time to heal. It's time to move on from that and see things from a much more logical and wise perception, okay? And see the truth for things for what they truly are. Anyways, Capricorn, those are your messages for this week. I do hope that that has helped, and I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.